Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. Today has been a very busy day on the homestead. I'm trying to get some things done before that frost comes in tonight. We are going to have some below freezing temps tonight and for the next several days. So while we had a nice warm day, almost hot, it was a good idea to come in the greenhouse and get some things done. These little kitties, I tell you. But you all, the temperatures are already beginning to drop. I'm getting cold. I didn't put my jacket on and everything. So I'm going to show you all why I prefer these trays and why they make such a difference when I'm planting certain things. I'm going to show you. All right, you all. So now these right here are my 1020 trays. That I got from Bootstrap Farmer. Okay, now we are an affiliate of Bootstrap, and we do have an affiliate link in the description box below. So if you're interested in getting some of their merchandise, you can click that link below. Okay, but you all know before we became affiliates of Bootstrap Farmer, we were already just singing the praises, right, of their product. Because they make such good products. They have really good products. They're nice, strong, and sturdy. And I don't have to worry about them breaking on me, right? So I'm going to show you all how and why I love these trays and why I love using these particular cups, okay, for these trays. All right? So now let me show you. These right here are, got to keep up with my gloves. You see how bright they are, so I can see them from anywhere, because Mr. H, I'll never keep up with my gloves, so he bought me these real bright ones. Ooh, you can see them from a mile away. Anyway, you all, these are the hefty 16-ounce party cups. And this comes 82 a pack. I'm going to see if I can find some of these on Amazon, and if I can, I'll put them in our Amazon shop. Otherwise, you can probably go to a local Kroger or one of your local grocery stores and just see if they have in this pack quantity the 80, because you do get them for a good deal. And I'm telling you now, y'all, even if you decide to buy, you don't need them now, but when it comes to certain holidays like 4th of July or something like that, these go on sale. And I think we got 2 for $10 or something like that. Yeah, I think we paid $10 for 2 packages of these, right? And this package is just about done. But you all, I'm using these cups right here to start a lot of our larger seeds in that are not going to be inside of the cups for very long, like watermelon and cantaloupe or pumpkin, you know, something like that. This, or loofah seeds, something that's not going to take, in fact, it's time for me to start my loofah too. So for things like this, it's not going to be in here very long. I love cups like these, right? Because they won't take up a lot of space for an extended period of time. And once that frost is passed, I can bring them outside in the greenhouse until the temps at night are going to be warm enough for me to transplant these things in the ground, like your watermelon and cucumbers and basil and all of that. Once the temperatures are warm enough, they can go in the ground. But in the meantime, they'll be able to stay right out here in the greenhouse after the frost. Okay? Now you all, what I do with these cups, I just take my little drill. I think this is a 1/8, no, maybe not a 1/8, maybe, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 of an inch, something like that. But these, of course, they don't have holes in them. You ain't gonna buy a cup with a hole in it. But in any case, I just take this and I'm gonna put it in the center, and I go through all cups. This is about 6 or 7 cups, yeah, and I just put a hole in the bottom. Okay, now I only put 1, but if you want to, you can put 2, or you can use a larger bit than that. Okay, to make sure that they drain. So, and afterwards, you see how perfect, once you fill them with soil, you see how perfectly they fit in these trays. Look at that. So as I'm transporting them in and outside, it's so much easier to carry these, right? So that's why I prefer these 16-ounce cups over the 18-ounce solo cups, because the 18-ounce solo cups, while they're very good at planting in, they don't sit in here quite as snug, and I can't get as many in them as well. Not to mention, I like the fact that I don't have to use quite as much soil in these cups here as I do the 18 ounces, right? So I do like it. It's not quite as much soil that's needed for these. And so I do like these. And so you all, I've already gotten my cucumbers and bird gherkins and all of that started in these. I have honeydews and cantaloupes and my canary melon. I got that planted, and all of my watermelon, including my Yamata cream. I did all of those videos already. Y'all check out the 2023 gardening playlist if you want to see those videos. I will link that playlist at the end of this video, okay? But you all, oh, and I'm going to show y'all something else that I fell in love with about these trays. Let me show you. Now you see this? This is my regular 1020. But you all, they also carry what is called a mesh tray. And I think they use these trays for starting microgreens or something like that. And then they take these and sit these down inside of the 1020 trays, right? But y'all, look, when I needed to make some more seed starting mix, right? This right here is some, what is that called? Kellogg's Raised Bed Potting Mix is what this is. And I ran out of mix, but I needed to start a couple of new trays here in order to start my lettuce seed. All right, this is a 128 tray. And if I'm going to start my lettuce in trays, I love using these 128 plugs because it's so easy to pop them out and put them where they need to go. Okay, so I needed to start some potting mix to make some more seed starting mix from the potting mix. Okay, and so I would take my potting mix, like right here. This is not what this tray is for. I'm just telling you this what I used it for, and it worked. And I put my potting mix or my raised bed mix in this tray. See that? And of course I need a 1020 to go underneath it to catch my mix that I've sifted. So I'm just using it as a sifter. And I just kind of go back and forth, you know, kind of rubbing my hand. Make sure you wear a glove, y'all, because you don't want these sharp pieces of wood to get stuck in your hands. All right, I've had that happen before, and it's no fun trying to get it out. So make sure you put gloves on when you're doing this with your potting mix, because it has a lot of rough pieces of organic matter inside. All right, so I just rubbed it back and forth, you know, just kind of tap the tray to make it all fall through the holes, right? And I just kept rubbing it back and forth. You know how you can sift stuff. You know how you sift your potting mix. Hey, you, get down from there. So, I can't go nowhere. I just can't go nowhere. All right. Tap that off. And you just keep sifting until you get down to nothing but the organic matter, okay? And what you're left with is this fine powdery material right here, okay? That's what you're left with. And y'all see? And that's what you want. just this fine powdery material that I use when I'm making my seed starting mix. And I just put it all in there and just mix this with some perlite, equal parts. Make sure I mix it up nice and good. And then, you all, I use that potting mix. Don't forget about your organic matter. All you're going to do with this is put this organic matter, use it as a mulch over maybe some fruit trees or anything else you may want to use the mulch over, okay? Let me set this to the side so you can see this. All right, so this is that mix right here. And I used it and I filled up my 128 cell trays, and I'm getting ready to start my multiple varieties of lettuce seed. I'm so excited about that, y'all. We love lettuce around here. So I'm getting ready to start my lettuces in this tray. In fact, about a week or so after this one, I'm gonna do the same thing with my other 128. I'm gonna start a whole nother tray of 128 of lettuces. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to have enough of variety in succession. But I'm going to tell you what varieties I'm planting when I plant it, okay? I'm going to take you all along with me when I do that. But in the meantime and in between time, you all, I just wanted to show y'all this. I love this. I love being able to use these cups here and use my 10-20 trays without worrying about what I'm going to transport them in once I get ready to take them all out to the garden to get them planted, right? I don't want to have to be concerned about them falling over in the cart or having to get something to hold them in while I get them outside and they fall over. And no, I don't want that. These are great for pumpkin. These are great for cushaw. I am so excited about growing cushaw. I was telling my daughter-in-law the story of that, you know, how far back that goes in our family, right? How far back it goes with my big mama. Long time ago, like late 1800s. This is as far back as I can remember. Not that I was there. Not that I was there. I look good for my age if I was. But you all, the reason why I say the 1800s is because my big mama grew up eating cushaw. Okay, this is something her mother used to cook for her, according to my great aunt Mary, who is in her late 90s, still enclosed in her right mind. Thank God. Still has a great memory, right? Still gets around good, right? So according to her, she remembered her grandmother cooking the cushaw for her when she was little. And she said mama used to eat, her mama's mama used to eat it when she was little and used to cook it for them when they were all little. So that's a very long time for that squash to be just like a delicacy in our family, okay? So every year I'm growing that cushaw because it makes me think about Big Mama all the time. Yes, it does. So these are great for starting your cushaw seeds in. I would say do no more than 2 seeds per cup. That's it. Because there are some nice size seeds. And then depending on the variety of pumpkin, like the Big Max pumpkin, we do have that seed on our seed shop. And I will post that link as well in the comment section, but it is already in the description below. But the Big Max pumpkin, that's a large seed. So I wouldn't put, well, you could put 2 seeds in there. If you put 2 in there, you're going to really have to make sure you give them some space, because they are very large seeds, because they grow a very large pumpkin. A sugar pie pumpkin, you can easily get 2 seeds in there, okay? But that's it, you all. I just wanted to talk to y'all about why I love this size of a cup so much, because it goes perfectly with my 10-20 trays. Hopefully you all are starting your seeds. If you're in zone 8A, hopefully you're getting your watermelon, your cantaloupe, your honeydews, your canary melons. Y'all got to try them canary melons. your canary melons, your cucumbers, your basil, what else? Lettuces, spinach, all of that. Hopefully you're getting it all started right now. If you haven't, that's okay. It's not too late. Go ahead and get going. All right. So y'all, that's going to do it. It's about to get dark. Mr. H is putting all of the animals to bed. And so it's about to get dark. So we're going to go ahead and call it a day. Getting everything. I'm going to have to get all of these inside because like I said, we're going to have some freezing temps over the next 3 to 4 days. Yeah. Whew. And I haven't planted my potatoes. No. Why? Because I do not want to take a chance on putting my potatoes in the ground and they freeze and rot. All right. We don't plant potatoes deep enough in order for them to get through a freeze like that. Okay. So depending on how far those temps go down, I don't want to take that chance. But I am going to show y'all the potatoes because they are looking good. Remember how we chitted those potatoes? And I show you all how I do it? They looking great. They ready. They like, get us out of here. Let me get my glove, y'all. Y'all my witness. I picked the gloves up. I picked them up. In fact, I'm going to put them together just like this. I'm going to put them in my pocket. Because I know he's going to say, where your gloves and your glasses? I got my glasses and I got my gloves. Put them in my pocket. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for this video. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and please give our video a thumbs up. Please share the video. If you think this content is helpful, please share the content. We would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos we upload to our channel. And thank you all again for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. See y'all in the next video. And remember, y'all, grow your groceries. There's no better time like right now.